Hi guys, hope everyone's well. I'm going to do a quick video on payroll, submittal, time approval, time editing, things of that nature. So we'll go through this real quick. Keep in mind, it's much easier to do this from a laptop or a desktop or a browser rather than the app. The app is tedious, a lot more steps. You can only do kind of one at a time. It can be done, but it's a lot more time consuming. So you can do this from the register, so you can do this, when you're on the floor and it's slow and there's no customers or just to a computer. You can still do it at our location. Okay, get started here. I'm logged into when I work. I'm at the dashboard. Scheduler here is where we'll make the schedule. Attendance is where we're going to edit times. I'm going to hover over to attendance. I'm going to go to timesheets. I'm going to pull that up. So now we're looking at Red Cliffs. You will just see your mall. So we'll use Red Cliffs. What I need you guys doing, and we're going to go over time. Well, let's do time editing first. So let's find an employee. Let me see if I have anyone missing a punch. Missing time. We're going to make one here. Let's pretend like Christian didn't clock out on the 7th. So this is what one thing that you would do. Your employee will say, "Hey, I forgot to clock out on November 7th." You come in into timesheets here. You can do this at any time. It doesn't have to be at the end of the pay period. So as soon as you find out, you come in here, they forget to clock out, you come in, you manually enter a time. So it was 9:40 p.m., 9:40 p. enters their time for their punch. Anytime you make a manual adjustment to the timesheet, I need a note as to what you're doing because I get a notification that there was a manual entry made and I just want to know why it was made. So you've made that entry. I go over here to the right. I hover over this center detail bar and I see this little note that pops up that says add a note. So we click on that, leave a note about this shift. You're just going to say, forgot to clock out. Then you hit enter to save it. You have to hit enter to save it. Now, when I log in and I'm verifying payroll, see that manual entry on mine, and I can go over here and I can check this note and say, okay, he forgot to clock out. That's why she made this entry. Anytime you make a manual entry, please leave a note so I can verify, and then I don't have to bug you and ask you why you're making changes to the schedule or to the timesheet. That's how you edit time. Punch in, punch out. You can edit those times. The managers, you guys have access to do that. I don't believe managers can do their own time. So if the manager has a time correction that needs to be made on theirs, you're going to have to contact Trent or I, and we will make that edit on your. Okay, now time approval. So at the end of every pay period. So we just ended a pay period this last Friday, the 14th. The pay period ran from the 1st of November to the 14th of November. Payday is going to be the 21st of November. So end of pay period Friday. You guys have until the following Monday of the end of pay period to get your payroll submitted. That will give me enough time to submit payroll and get everyone paid on time. So you have until I'm recording this video Sunday night. So you have until tomorrow to get this done. We'll give you a little leniency since it's kind of last minute and this is maybe some of your guys' first times, but going forward, I want that done as soon as possible after. It can't be done until after Friday, after the end of the pay period. So Saturday would be the first day you can do it. But anyway, so you're going to click on each employee. So you'll be at this screen. I'm going to click on Christian here first. It's going to show me all of Christian's punches for the time period from the 1st of November down to the 14th of November. First thing I do, well, it's not going to show the shift. So it'll look like this in the first. The first thing I do is I come over here to show shifts, click on that. It's going to show me what he was scheduled. He was scheduled from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. And then it's going to show me above it what he actually worked. He worked from 7:28 p.m. to 9:40 p.m. So he's everything looks legit there. There's not a big red flag that's going to stick out. Over here on the right, I have the scheduled hours versus the worked hours and then the difference. So this is what I quickly glance at to see if there's any big discrepancies. He was scheduled for 2 hours. He worked 2.2. So I have a difference of plus zero point 0.2, which is not a lot. Next day, I have a difference of 0.15. That's perfectly normal. You'll see a lot of 0.2s, 0.3s up or down, and that's perfectly normal. What I'm looking for is like hours. Is it off by an hour or more? Is it off by 2 hours? There's something probably wrong with the timesheet? So you're going to go through, you're going to verify everything looks good. Christian looks good. All the shifts look good. I hit this green button up on top that says approve, and I get a green check mark over here by Christian's name. You know that it's done. Let me get down to Bailey Green here. So we're going to do the same thing on Bailey. I'm going to look at each shift. She is plus 2 hours over on her day here. So this is what would be a thing you want to dive into and be like, why is she 2 hours over what she was actually? This was the setup night, and so it tends to go over a lot. So she was only scheduled till 11, but she actually worked till 1 to get that store. So that's explainable. And that doesn't no red flag there for me. Now I can look down here, plus 0.25, that's perfectly normal, plus 0.35, perfectly normal. On the 10th, though, I see a negative 3.75. So it's not showing any time. It's my first red flag. And you look over here and you'll find out she didn't clock out. So that's things you need to see and find out. And now hopefully your employee tells you the day or the day after that they forgot to clock out, so you can hurry and make that edit. But if you get to the time period here, you're gonna have to call the employee or message them and say, hey, what time did you clock out on Monday, November 10th? And so we're gonna say she clocked out at 8:30 p.m. At an 8:30 p. I made a manual entry, so I need to leave a note as to what I'm doing. Here I put forgot to clock out with the employee. This is when they were out. Leave me a note, hit enter. Okay. Now that everything's in there, I can hit approve and we can move on to the next employee. If I were to not see this, let's say I didn't catch it, I couldn't catch it on time, go to hit approve. I'm gonna take that 8 off. So let's say I didn't see it, I didn't catch it, she was missed. I go to hit approve, it's gonna warn you, say, hey, it's missing something. I can't approve it because it's missing a punch out. And it's gonna highlight it in red where you need to make an entry. Again, make that entry, leave me a note, we hit it. That is how you approve all of your employees' timesheets. So you're going to go through each of your employees, get all green check marks, and then you're done with payroll. I will handle the rest from there. If I have any questions, then I will reach out to you. Thank you guys so much. If you need any help with this, please let Trent or I know, and we'll be happy to help you out.